part of your cover-up, Chosen, is you being too nice, too kind, too humble, too laid back. It was all for a reason. It was all for the preparation. And then people take advantage of it. You've been used, abused, bullied, completely dominated. All for a reason. It was part of your undercover. Part of the strategy. Preparing you for the next stage of your life. Preparing you for that battle that you will have to face, and remembering who you are, remembering the higher realms and the information that lies in the higher realms, the truth of the world we are living in and how dark it can get. Too kind, always smiling, too humble. People love that version of you because they can do what they wanted to do with you. They can play with you and utilize you as a puppet. You was the one that was always abused because you didn't know who you were. It was part of your plan. Being too humble is a sin. And I don't even like using that word. It is something that is described, that people are used to. Being too nice is a sin. Letting people run all over you is a sin. You ought to be who you truly are, is authentic. Balance between the two. Put people in their place. Not allow people to run all over you. Not allow people to dominate you. Not allow people to take fully advantage of you. And as you can see now that they become pissed off, you know the exact ones that did this because they are not happy of your new version. They are not happy of the frequency. They are not happy of the truth that you are expressing and being. They do not like it because you cannot be controlled. You cannot be dominated. You cannot be ruled over. In fact, they can't even come around you no more because your frequency is too high. It's a completely different individual. You have been changed by the universe. You have been taken through that good old boot camp by the universe. You have been shaped and developed and carved by the universe. They are intimidated and scared, terrified of the presence that they are seeing now that you represent. The truth of who you are. They can't stop talking about it. They can't get around it. They don't think it's the truth. They can't keep their name out your mouth. That's their number one thing. They just can't let it go. You are that good old celebrity of society without having your face on the front page. Man, because of the frequency that you represent. Because you're no longer hiding in plain sight. The darkest location on this planet. Eyes wide shut. There are a lot of people that are eyes wide shut from the system and the things that are happening in the system. And the reality of people in the system is a big orgy. It's a sex fest all over. For entertainment purposes only. Sex fest. Why? Because darker forces move in and out individuals through sexual contact, energy exchange. People become possessed from sexual contact. This is the torment of hell. This is how the demons utilize people physical bodies. It's sexual contact. It's sexual rape. The rituals. It's sex orgy. A transfer from darker energy. They play with darker energy. They use magic for darker energy. The whole system is utilized for darker energy. The possessions. They're used as puppets. People not knowing who they are, not knowing what they did, because they was completely taken over. The concerts, the Super Bowls, it's a ritual of dark forces. Sex trafficking, dark forces, utilizing individuals, feeding off individuals, during the orgies, during sexual contact. The people of society are kept at a low vibration for sexual contact. Possession, control, and a power for feeding off people, of dominating on this dimension by darker forces. The system has blinded millions from the dark. It's exchanged for a false light. So people viewing as a false light, but it's viewing truly darkness for what it truly is. Oh, it's a cost to become famous. It's a cost to become a millionaire. It's a cost to give your true self up, and then you allow yourself to be taken over by a lie. It is a cost to be a superstar and spill the agenda bill 24/7. And if you don't apply to the agenda, then something magical happens to you. You disappear. Or if you are an influencer of millions of individuals, you have a lot of power. You are being watched carefully. Anything you do that is not perpetuating the agenda, you will be ridiculed. It will break you down. Take the power that they gave you from darkness and make you look like a fool in front of the same millions that they gave you power. So-called power. The illusion of power. Eyes wide shut. Fourth and third dimension. A dark location. The darkest moments before the light comes in. And this is why the chosen beings are here. This is why they had you prepped and ready, because of what you had to face. This is why you could not be dominated. You cannot be too nice. You cannot be too gullible. But you had to be just right, bars, to fulfill that mission of revealing the truth of the universe, revealing the truth of a system, revealing the truth of people that do not know who they are. That's all for now. Enjoy the rest of it.